Alright, hello and welcome back to yet another no-name MAME game. Today's no-name MAME game is Heaven's Gate. It is a 3D fighter. I was wondering when we were going to get to one of these. And, does the main character remind you of anyone? He should. He's like the most generic fighting game male archetype. So checking out the style, things are going pretty well. I mean, as far as like being played on my arcade machine. Sorry. And my arcade machine is known to sometimes not work so great with some games, and it can't quite render them as well, but this game looks like it's acceptable. So we have Jin, not to be confused with the drink, Kaiosuke, who... Okay, I can't pun up all of these guys in enough time, but... And as always, monkey time. So, let's do it in the flower garden. I kind of love this, like, vaguely 70s music. Alright, so the first button is block, the second button is punch, the third button is kick, fourth button is not used, A and B, throw. So, let's just get in on the fighting. Definitely a button mashing sort of game. The Captain Kirk kick. Nice. Class act, Mr. Monkey. You're a class act. Actually, looking around, we're fighting in a, what I can only assume is a greenhouse where they grow pain. And also, we've got a nice mountain view, although if you'll notice, the mountain view is looking a little flat. That being said, it's probably one of the more beautiful things I've seen in one of these games. I mean, despite being rather slow and vague and generic and not all that rewarding, this is kind of a cool game just to see. Do have like watched once and say, hey, I watched that once. And once is probably all you're gonna watch or play, but hey, what the heck. Also, there's like a gratuitous windmill in the background, which I gotta give the designers props for that, just randomly including like that element. In fact, probably getting the windmill to work probably took like a whole day in and of itself. They were like, you know what, we've got a day, let's do this. Also, I love the monkey jump kick. Also, I did not expect the monkey to be that size. Is it me, or most video game monkey game characters are like kind of the rhesus monkey size? This guy's like Godzilla size, no. King Kong size, no. Actually, come to think of it, I can't think of many other monkeys that are about this size. Oh my. Alright, check out the cars in the background. That's like one of the most elaborate things. Now that probably took a week in and of itself. Also, the background has changed to a classy sunset. Oh, whoa, can the Ape King jump and kick behind him? Is that what I saw there? I'm not entirely sure. Also, are you forcing me to watch the replays? Are you insane? Oh my gosh, have you checked out the superpower gauge? It's a frigging skull. That's right, this game is for keeps. Which is exactly why it's in rounds, and it's clearly implied that the guys don't die. Even though the music is really quiet and vaguely cheesy, I like it. It's got a nice little ambiance to it. Also, oh, okay. Of course, you activate your special by pressing all the buttons. How else would you do it in a button-mashing fighting game? I'm assuming it's the kind of special that just makes all of your attacks hurt more. Oh, undefeated monkey! He's just like looking down at him. He's like, inferior species, my ass. And then he shows him his ass. He's a monkey at all, after all. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Where are the monkeys' background gimmicks? Are you telling me you didn't have time to make the monkey stage special? That the monkey had to rely on his own intrinsic monkeyness? You know what, I'm gonna take out my anger at being slighted, by fighting my clone. Let's see, is he a reskin or different sprite? No, reskin. Ouch, those walls hurt. Of course, this attack hurts him too. Oh, I thought you were gonna let me get away with that, actually. No, but seriously, there's no background gimmick for the monkey stage. That's not very cool, game designers. Just sliding the monkey? He's already a monkey, what more do you need? Bam! Actually, there's like no hit noise or anything. In fact, it's just the vague music. Well, then again, it could be that my arcade machine is on the fritz, and not all of it's in there. Oh man, that Captain Kirk kick, always good for a laugh. Oh, that's right, my super guard defense, where the Captain Kirk kick does nothing. That's right, because you can clearly defend off a guy desperately throwing his entire body weight at you. It's a snap to defend against, you just gotta hold A. Snapped enough appendages? Oh, right, because I have to beat him again. Bother. No mid-air transformations in this game. This game plays it straight with the tropes. Also, bam, ouch. Now, there's not a lot going on. Oh, I think I figured out his visual gimmick. The fireflies. Man, someone got cheated. First they make him a monkey, and now they only give him fireflies? No wonder he's the angriest character in this game. Holy cows! Whoa. There are special moves in this game. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to button mash hard enough to find them. Well, Continue Screen is pretty psychedelic and pretty nice music. Unfortunately, I don't think this game merits any sort of replay. I mean, you basically saw what it was all about. You saw all the characters in the intro anyway, so that's about good. Heaven's Gate. Oh, Racktime! They made Snowboard Kids! That was awesome 4-player game for the Super Nintendo. No, for the N64, where you raced snowboard kids, and I don't know. I mean, it's the kind of thing where, like, if you didn't have Mario Kart, but you had that game, you loved it like it was Mario Kart. But if you had Mario Kart and that game stacked side by side, you'd probably choose Mario Kart. It's one of those kind of games. It's the kind of game where you love it just because that's all you had back in the day. So, on that note, yeah, we found a fairly generic third person, the 3D button mashing fight 'em up, and weren't terribly impressed, but it was still kind of cool just to see it, just to see it working on my arcade machine. So, on that note, this cat's got a scat.